When you do that thing in public.
Public display of affection.
I love PDA. PDA is life.
I like her, I love her, I show it anywhere.
I love me some PDA. I love it.
PDA.
When you do that thing in public.
I don't want to go all cheesy and use the standard definition of public display of affection. Okay, PDA is your way of telling the world that you found somebody that you want to share every single moment of your life with, and that you enjoy sharing every single moment of your life with. PDA is just letting your girl know that you're not ashamed to let everybody know that she's your girl by engaging in little intimate things with her in public.
I just say straight up, I like her, I love her, I show it anywhere.
Taxis, malls, the world can see you exchange some vibe.
There's nothing as beautiful as having someone that you care for, being with that person outside, and you just look at, you just steal a look at your woman, and she's probably just in the heat, just talking with her friends, and you're laughing and something, you go, I just walk over, just plant a kiss. When you sit down, hold hands, always try to make contact. When you want to say something, try and whisper a bit near, even if you don't peck, at least let your lips brush like the tip of her ears or on her neck, just behind her ears. Just keep her tingling, constant eye contact, random smiling, stuff like that.
If your partner loves you, showing affection, whether publicly or privately, hey, just do it because your partner's feelings matter the most.
I do PDA. I can even take it from letters A to Z, not only PDA. PDD, PDF, PDP, pedigree, all the letters in the alphabet. Of course I do it. Why won't I?
I'm crazy when it comes to PDA. I'm crazy. I can jump on her back, she can jump on my back, I can carry her on my back. We could just be walking and then I just tell her to jump on my back and I just do the piggy bank thing and we're still gisting and walking. I can kiss her in public, I can hold her hands in public. She is madame.
When does PDA cross line from cute to gross?
When Nigerians do it.
I think it's when you do stuff that you're supposed to be doing in the bedroom.
Have you ever seen that couple that will lock mouth for like 5 minutes on ending just because it's their first week of being in love? That's crossing the borderline.
If you were going to start engaging in a horrible, slobbery kiss that looks like a small child rubbing two snails against each other, don't take the front seat in the cinema, you know. Don't start talking and trying to be romantic in an Igbo accent in public. I'm Igbo, so this is nothing tribal. All that, I can't wait till I'm married and all that kind of thing doesn't work. And don't get overtly sensual when there are family units containing children around. You can't sit down in the food court of a mall and start groping each other like two blindfolded gorillas in a plantation of bananas. Doesn't make sense at all.
Welcome back. It's Men's Corner and we're talking PDA, public display of affection, and we're asking, hey, what's the line? Is there a line? When does it become that? Or is it okay? I'll tell you first. I like to show affection. Even before I got married, up until now, I'd hold my wife's hand, I'd stroke her hair. If she's not too shy, I'd kiss her in public.
Oh, I love hair.
I'd kiss her in public, you know. I like to make her feel uncomfortable, but in a sweet way.
Oh, that's when we talk about that. I don't understand why he's trying to rap to me.
Like, are you toasting someone in this? Nobody cares.
But I'm just telling you the little things I do. I mean, what are the things you would do that you would consider, okay, it's all right to, you know, go on, free, hey.
I
personally, no.
I'd hold hands, yeah.
That's it, that's boring.
I'm a grabber.
So are we grabbing? Grabbing by the like Donald Trump.
Oh yeah. No. Bad Donald. Bad Donald.
Oh my goodness.
No, I will. Given the right lighting and the right sort of ambience, I will grab your butt. Yes.
Lighting inside public.
Before uncle.
Oh.
You don't want to do that around kids, obviously.
Okay. Interestingly, with what you just said, I think mine is the other way around. Because when I started dating my wife, I was the one who was uncomfortable. So she used to do things knowing that I would just be like.
But wasn't it cute? Wasn't it?
Yeah, but now I'm used to it. So now it's just like, I think I'm now tormenting now because I'm a little too comfortable with doing those things now. I'm just like,
Okay, so for a
let's see
married,
who wins this one.
for a married couple, would it ever cross into being gross, do you think?
I think everything, I think
Oh,
it
no,
can
no.
always.
Let's not talk about sex now.
I think that's the one thing about marriage that
I'm
I
talking
have no
are you talking
problems
about
whatsoever
doing
with.
it or watching people do it?
Watching people do it?
There's these two people, they're a couple, they're in front of you, they're awfully handsy and everything, but they're married. Now, I'm not saying that they're gonna, let's do it.
I think everything has
does
a
all
limit.
that
For
cuteness
me,
become...
It's cute. I don't know that there's a time limit, but I think it gets to a point where you're like, okay.
It's okay.
We get it.
Go to your house.
Go home. It's only, come on. Why did you come to the movies if this is what you wanted to come and do here? There's
Talking about the movies. That is one place you actually find people in the
You know, I actually like PDA a lot. Watching people is at the airport when someone arrives and the other one goes to. It's always like, oh,
sweet.
Now I want my wife. It's really very sweet. Yeah.
Public display of affection.
PDA is public display of affection. It is kissing, holding hands, making out to an extent.
I love PDA. PDA is life.
I love me some PDA. I love it. All of it. I'm the type of person, if you are kissing me in public, you need to kiss me and put your hand in my back pocket. That's a hint, guys. Totally sexy.
Like, why am I dating you if we can't observe PDA? I mean, I might as well just be in a relationship with my dog. And even my dog shows me PDA, so yeah.
I love guys that hold my hand when we walk, and the best type is when you're walking on the street, the guy should walk on the side of traffic, because it's not just cute, it also shows that he cares about you, he's protecting you. So yeah, I love it.
When I'm not on thug life mode, usually, I just, just a little sprinkle of PDA.
PDA becomes way too much if I'm walking past the couple that's showing PDA and if a piece of spit flies and catches me on my neck, that means you're doing the most.
When PDA is done in the wrong environment, then it becomes a bit off.
Things that you cannot do in front of a 6-year-old, you're doing it in public. That's definitely gross. Like, why you grabbing her left boob outside,
Like when it's an official establishment, that is not where you're supposed to be. PDA, and save it for when it's a more casual setting.
You can kiss your girl or kiss your guy in public, but why you guys now making out and then you can hear sounds while you're making out? There's, you just know when it's getting too much. You need to tone it down a bit.
If your hand and you're rubbing and you're groping, you need a room. You don't need the street, just get a room. You're doing the most at that point.
It has to be subtle, PDA. It should be PDS. Public display of subtle affection. You know what I mean? PDSA. Putsa.
PDA could be a result of love. It could be a result of the person you love trying to show you off. And it could mean that the person you love is showing you off because they're horny.
For me, and this might be sexist, I think it's absolutely sexy if a guy grabs me on the butt or smacks my ass. With females, I think it's just complete horniness if you just grab a.
If you want to grab your partner's, you just need to look around and make sure nobody's watching. That's why I said there's levels to it. You can do it, just don't do it when everybody is there. Maybe you're giving a speech at your husband's 40th birthday. Next thing, just grab his.
Chill out. For another time, that's when you're in the bedroom or when you're in the cab. When you're in a cab, go ahead and grab all the that you want.